And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ryan Pepio. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Nice grab. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup, and they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're looking to connect and hit the ball a long way, but at some point you've got to shorten up, and you'd like to see guys do it, especially when they're having a hard time scoring runs. With 2 strikes, maybe spread out a little bit, choke up the bat, and just try to put the ball in play. There's a good chance that you'll find a hole and maybe get something going that way.
Fly ball center field. Series sizing it up and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds here. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Looking with the off-speed stuff. Bucks go down quietly, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. You're dialed into the show. Back now in Tampa Bay. Starting on the mound in this one, Alex Wood. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. The pitch. That one not close. Ball 1. Fly ball out towards left field. Reynolds raging back towards the wall, and it's off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Now it's Randy Arozarena.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Line and a base hit into right. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yandy Diaz now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. There's a strike. Arozarena aboard here at first with nobody out. Step off throw to first. Arozarena dives back. Outside. And the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. And a 2-1 on the way. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses. And the count's full.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Here comes a pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. Tellez 2.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
Isaac Paredes now. And big swing and a miss.
0-1.
One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series.
Nope,
that's off
outside.
The mark.
Ball.
And 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. New inning getting started. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret. Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ripped on a line. Snags it on the run. And there's one down. Liover Peguero, the next to hit. Pepio in his 3rd season. 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Siri makes the grab on the run. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
First pitch just misses.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Fastball for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The Rays up by a run here at the top of the 2nd. And that's in the dirt. There's ball
Take the
4.
base. Ball 4.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Jace Peterson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Just missed. And another ball. Paul Skeens waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Tellez off of first with 2 away. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Tying run is at first as the Rays try and punch back down a run. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rays 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. A wind in the pitch. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And now it's Jose Siri. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. There's a strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. 1 away.
Batting 7. The shortstop,
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Bounce to the left side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Tellez. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Lau at the plate.
Batting ninth.
Here's the pitcher, Ryan Pepio.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Mejia at third, Lau at first, 2 out of the inning. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Well, you got to go for the strikeout here. Pitcher at the plate, attack it just like it's any other hitter.
And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
It's a good take.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. And a pitch. And down on strikes. And that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 1 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. Now here is Paul Skeens.
Paul Skeens.
The line to kick the pitch. Just missed. The 1-1. And delivers outside. Two. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Alex Wood stands in now and watches strike one. 1 out, base is empty. In the air, left side. And it stays fair.
Pitcher gets himself on base. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
So the lineup flips over at the plate for Pittsburgh. Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped but foul. The Pirates trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Strike 2. Here's a high chopper. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Josh Lowe. And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that's outside. The 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Got him. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
First baseman, Yandy Diaz.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, third baseman,
Isaac Paredes now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Two outs. There's a strike. Swings through that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. Now he launches a throw over his head.
Definitely a costly throwing error right there, and because it ended up out of play, the runners move up to second and third. So now they have their runners in scoring position. So on the mound, you just have to try to minimize the damage.
Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1. On the ground to third. Slings it across. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. So the Rays strand a pair, but they're on top 1-0. On to the fourth. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Pepio back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Not close with that one. And the count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand. Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Next to hit, Brian Reynolds. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1.
The Rays leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch misses way outside. One down, base is empty. Stays alive. Just missed the inside corner, and the count is even 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And downstairs.
Full count.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Low. Going back. That one is gone. Brian Reynolds leaves the yard. That's career homer number 149. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
So 1 out, nobody on. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Right through there for a strike.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that is gone. They go back-to-back. His second homer of this series, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And now Liover Peguero clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Double play ball to second. Lau flips it. There's one. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom 4 now up for Tampa Bay. Jose Siri.
The center fielder.
And he deals.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1 down. That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And stepping in for the Rays, Jose Caballero. Just missed.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
At the belt and fires. And fouled off. Up the middle. Peguero throws to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Loud up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. One away with a runner at third. And another ball.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
2-0. And that's outside. Ryan Pepia hitting on deck circle. And there's the automatic. The 3-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Siri stands at third with one gone to the inning. And that one in the air center field. Fraley should have it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline and he's in to score. It's 2-2.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Ryan Pepia next to hit for the Rays. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next pitch misses outside. 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Josh Lowe waits on deck. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and nobody left on. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, top 5, John Shelby with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jace Peterson. And the right-hander back to work. Not even close there. 1-0. Peterson measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri pulls it down, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Paul Skeens. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next one misses, and the count's full.
You got a full count.
The other way. Base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Wood. And he's already singled in this game. And he pops up the bunt. And there's 2 away.
the center fielder, number 27.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now at the plate, Jake Fraley. That clips the corner. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Jeffrey Springs appears to be getting loose. Littell also throwing. Skeens off of first with 2 away. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Got him looking, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Rays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The lefty fires. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to 3rd. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. And a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now, Randy Arozarena. And that clips the inside corner. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now snap throw to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Kicks and fires. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 2. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. And Arozarena on his way to third. Here comes the runner. Relay throw. The tag, and he's in there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Man at second. Hit weakly on the ground. Throw over to Tellez. And there's 2 away.
The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Sliced hard but foul. And now the lefty.
That's down. That's a ball.
And that's down and away. Ground ball up the middle. Aguero gets it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Rays get an RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back now in Tampa Bay, and now it's Andrew McCutchen. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kevin Kelly getting loose out there. Barlow getting loose as well. And the righty deals. Got the back going too soon. It's strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One away.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
No, that's down.
Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 2-2. The Rays up by a run, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings through him for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball one.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. Rays 3 and the Pirates 2. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Johan Oviedo.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Well, one-run game, and now the center fielder, Jose Siri. The pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
1 ball, no strikes.
Down the middle for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2. And another
that's
ball.
Low. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Caballero. There's a strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Kicks and deals. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
On the ground to the left, and that squirts through. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Rene Pinto looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Ground ball left side. Throw over to Tellez, and that's the inning. One left for Tampa, but they're up 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Kelly.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Well, one-run game. Digging in, Liover Peguero. And a pitch. Ball one low. Looking to get the tying run on base. Off the mark there. Now 2-0. Wouldn't chase that time. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He has it. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. There's the strike.
Ball count.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Rowdy Tellez. On the ground to third. Over to Diaz. And 2 away to start the seventh.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now it's Chase Peterson. That's through there for a strike. That's down and in. A slider missed. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one got a piece of him.
That got him.
He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now a chance for Paul Skeens.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that is that. Pirates leave one, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. James Karinchak on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Key Brian Hayes, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing third base and batting number 13.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
For the Rays, the right fielder.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a pitch. That one missing inside.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1-2's the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's one away. Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena. 1 for 3. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. One down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Peguero. And he beats it. He's safe. Next to hit, Yandy Diaz. And that's off in the inside edge. Ball 1. And here it comes. Just off the inside edge.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Righty to the plate. Arozarena on the move. That's in for a strike. throw, safe.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw is just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Rosarena, the runner at second with one away. And that one off the inside edge. He walked him.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Paredes, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. Fastball for a strike. In the air out towards right center. McCutchen sizes this one up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, catcher,
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So the Rays strand a pair, and it remains a 3-2 ball. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Jason Adam.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Well, 1-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh. Ke'Bryan Hayes. And he deals. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. Activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Poche, the lefty, warming up as well. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
One, 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. Series sizing it up. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Up next for the Pirates, Andrew McCutchen. Outside corner, there's a strike. Adam, 33 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2010. Two down, nobody on. And takes low for ball 1. Two outs. Wouldn't chase that time. That misses the zone, and the count's full. Brian Reynolds would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Reynolds at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Colin Holderman.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Popped up and a foul ball. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And 1-2.
Low.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. This to third. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And that one hit outside. 97 on the gun. Fastball for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. That's back. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. And they add on. It's 4-2.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Xavier Isaac.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
Kicks and fires. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Josh Lowe. That one finds the corner. 0-1. The pitch. On the ground. Takes it to the base for the force out. Out number 3. Solo homer extends the lead for Tampa Bay. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a pitch. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The tying run at the plate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Now back to first base,
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Slider misses outside. Fought off foul. Tying run at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. A gigantic blast. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 4-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Pinch hitter coming on now in the pitcher spot. Number 19.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Right through there for a strike. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
First pitch, and he just misses. Four in the ninth.
2-0's the count.
Way high.
That's up.
Ke'Bryan Hayes next to bat for the Bucks. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. And there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Jeffrey Springs.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And fouled off.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Just missed. High fly ball down the left field line. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. So remaining in the game defensively, Henry Davis. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Aroldis Chapman gets the ball now.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Randy Arozarena.
The left fielder.
Here comes a pitch. That one at triple digits. Movement in the bullpen. Shepard, the closer, is getting loose. Tied at 4. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And another ball. The next offering misses. And that's ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher is afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And leading up for the race.
No outs. Runner at first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz, known for his late inning heroics. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And now the lefty.
1-1.
Winning run at first, nobody out. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. The pitch. Into center. Fraley should have it. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And the slider just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
1 down, winning run at first. Here in the last half of inning number 9. The Rosarena dives back. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Kicks and deals. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. And a 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, 1 out. Francisco Mejia next to hit for the Rays. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Winning run at second with 1 away here in the second game of the series. High fly ball out into left center field. Brings it in.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And the batter now, Jose Siri.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Just missed.
1-0.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
So 2 down. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
To extra innings. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Fraley.
The center fielder, number 27.
The wind of the pitch.
Fraley.
On the ground to first, Diaz. He'll do it himself, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Now batting, right fielder,
Andrew McCutchen will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That clips a corner. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Shane Baz warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Littell also getting ready. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here are the top half of the 10th. And ball 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. In the air, center field. Siri in position. Squeezes it. And that is that. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, David Bednar.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. He's already homered in this game. And the pitch. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And he grounds one back up the middle. Cruz on to first. One up, one down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the pitcher, Jeffrey Springs.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Nico Holsizer.
He's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And the count is 1-1. Chopped left side. Hayes throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Now back, right fielder,
So 2 down now. And here is Josh Lowe.
Well, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. And a 1-1.
2-1.
And a foul ball. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We push on to the 11th. And we are tied 4-4. Back now, we're at extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Zach Littell.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. The line to kick the pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. But Rosarena moving under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
now back, the second baseman, Leover.
Now it's the second baseman, Leover Peguero. Fought off foul. That misses.
1-1.
And it's 1-1. Base is empty, one away. We are in the 11th. That's a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And the righty deals.
Full count.
Rowdy Tellez waits on deck for Pittsburgh. Tied at 4. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Called out on strike. strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the ninth with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, it was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up, even the bat boy pretty hyped, and obviously a swing that's been huge in terms of where we are now in this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. That misses. And 1-1.
1-1.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two down, nobody on. And that one's a little bit low. Now 3-1. David Bednar in the on-deck circle. The wind and the pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates. Stone Garrett.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Making a move at first. Pinch running here. Jack Sawinski. Misses again, 5 in a row. The 1-0. That clips the corner. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's outside. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. Henry Davis next to bat for the Bucs. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. This game's all tied at 4. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Dauri Moreta.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Now into the game, Andy Rodriguez. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 5.
Now the number 2 hitter, Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
And here it comes. Up the middle, Cruz. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
First baseman number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. Called strike right there. Next pitch is outside.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Not even close there. It's 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Aguero throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one fouled off. Two outs. Hard hit right side. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still all square at 4 apiece. And we're back on to the 12th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. Littell back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Up the middle. Over to Diaz. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the third baseman.
Up next for the Pirates, Ke'Bryan Hayes. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty delivers. Hit in the air, center field. Siri really on his horse for it. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Fouled off left side. Right-hander kicks, deals. Paredes fires over to first. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. And a pitch. In for a strike. And it's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And that's whipped for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Substitution now at first base. On a pinch run, Brock Jones. No outs, runner at first. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Ball 1 there.
1-0.
Breaking ball inside. And now 2-0. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Wow.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The winning run at third. And we're deep into extras. Back to right. Base hit, that'll do it. In comes the winning run, and the Rays win it in 12.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For the victorious Rays, 5 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 12 runners on base. For the Pirates, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.